I love it! Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to do a little get ready with me. I am going to a little happy hour to get some drinks with my friends, and I thought it'd be fun to do a little get ready with me. I love watching get ready with me's on TikTok, and I just love a chit chat video. I just love to talk. What can I say? So I thought it'd be fun to just kind of hang out with you guys as I get ready for some drinks and a little girls' night. We're gonna start off by putting our hair back. We're getting drinks in Old Town Scottsdale, which is South Scottsdale, which is where I live. I am so excited for tonight. Honestly, I think one of the things that I am the most excited for tonight is because we're drinking, we will not be driving. That is just never an option. I will never put myself behind the wheel as I've been drinking. So we are going to take a Waymo 1. I'm so excited. I've been seeing Waymo 1s everywhere. I'm sure you guys have seen them. The fully autonomous ride hailing services. I'm sure you guys have seen those around your town. Waymo is actually sponsoring this video. I am actually so excited. I feel like I cannot put into words how excited I am that they're sponsoring this video and that I'm taking a Waymo tonight. Yes, I'm excited to hang out with my friends, but honestly more so, I'm more excited to take a Waymo 1 because I see them everywhere. They're so cool. Like every time I see one, I'm like, oh, there's one. So thank you so much to Waymo for sponsoring this video. They recently expanded their territory in Phoenix to Tempe and South Scottsdale, which is where I live, South Scottsdale, and that's where we're going out tonight. I've been seeing them everywhere around town, and I've been wanting to take one. What's really cool about them, first of all, they're fully autonomous, so there's no driver or anyone in them, which is really nice because it's more private, but they're 24/7, so you can get a ride and go wherever you need, whenever you need. Like if you have to go to the airport or something super early in the morning, there's always a ride available. It's so nice. You always know what you get. It's a smooth ride, and it removes the stress of driving yourself or finding a safe way to get to where you want to go. Like I said, tonight I'm going to be drinking. Drinking and driving is never ever ever an option. I also feel like it's safer because you're not getting in a complete stranger's car. Like there's nobody driving the car. It's fully autonomous. It removes that risk, which I think as a young girl, being alone, like tonight I'm meeting my friend, so I'm gonna be getting in the car alone. It's not just me and a stranger in the car. So overall, I just feel like it's a lot safer, more convenient of an option. I'm so excited to take this, you guys. Like I'm literally so pumped. I will actually put in vlog footage of me taking this ride. Okay, so we're using the Waymo 1 app. Confirm, request a car. The Waymo 1 is arriving. Where is it? Oh, I see it. Guys, look, it's right there. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Arriving at pickup. Oh my gosh, look, it's turning. This is it. This is my car. Oh my, wait, I'm walking to it. I'm so excited. Look at how cool it is. Fully autonomous. This thing is amazing. Okay, let's see. How do we unlock? Ready? Unlock. Did you just see that?
Hello, Keegan.
It just said my name. Okay, start ride. This is so cool.
Just give us 1 minute to cover a few riding tips. If the needs to copy,
this is so cool. Look, oh my gosh. It's driving. No one's in the front seat. This is so cool. I can't get over the fact it's driving. No one is in the car. This is so nice. And this is like so luxurious. This is a really nice car. I'm thinking this would be so much fun with a night out with my friends, and we're like recapping the entire night, going into all the details, and there's no driver in there to like judge us or to be like eavesdropping on our conversations. This is so cool. Every single time I go out from now on, taking a Waymo 1. I love it. I feel so comfortable. I feel so safe. It's so elevated in here. It just told me we're almost there.
For your safety, the doors will remain locked when we arrive.
This is awesome. Okay, we're here.
Please make sure it's clear before exiting.
We're here. Make sure to check out Waymo and take a Waymo 1, especially if you live where I live. I've been seeing them everywhere. I don't know exactly what bar we are going to tonight, but we are going out in, like I said, Old Town Scottsdale. I've been living in Old Town Scottsdale for over a year now. Oh my gosh, time is like really flying by. I moved to Old Town Scottsdale July of 2022. Now it's October of 2023. Wow. I actually really like it. I kind of go through phases where I consider moving, but I also don't know where I want to move to. But the thing is, I actually have really grown to like living here. I don't know if I see myself living in Arizona for my entire life, if I'm being honest. I would like to move somewhere else, but I think the issue right now at this phase of my life is I don't know where else I would want to move. Growing up, I felt like Arizona was kind of like missing a lot. I lived in like a suburb of Phoenix growing up. I didn't live in Scottsdale. And I always just kind of felt like it was dull, like it was missing something, like it wasn't exciting. I remember when I was a kid, I really wanted there to be an American Girl doll store, and there wasn't. Like as a kid, those are the things you prioritize, right? But I never expected myself to live in Arizona for as long as I have. I thought that I would go out of state for college and kind of find something else there, but I ended up going in-state. I went to Arizona State. I paid for my own college, so I kind of felt like it wasn't the best move to go out of state if I was paying for it myself. I also got like a really good scholarship, so it was just kind of one of those things. Yeah, I would like to move somewhere else, but realistically, this is a thing that's the most responsible and makes the most sense. So I lived here. I've lived in Arizona my whole life. Like I said, I grew up in a suburb outside of Phoenix, and then I lived in Tempe for my 4 years of college, and then I moved to South Scottsdale after college, which honestly is not that far from my college town. If I'm being honest, I didn't expect myself to like it as much as I thought I was going to. Like, I didn't know where I wanted to move after college, and I was like, okay, I kind of feel like this is a natural progression. People that stay in Arizona kind of, not everyone, but I feel like a good amount of people kind of move the college town to Scottsdale, maybe different areas of Scottsdale. But I was like, okay, this next year, post-grad, I'm gonna kind of just live here. I'll still have some of my friends in town. It was kind of the safe option, if I'm being honest. And then I was like, I'll figure it out after that. Like, in that year, I'll figure out where I want to move. Haven't done that yet. And honestly, in the meantime, I found that I really liked it. I feel like Arizona is growing a ton, and a lot of the things that I felt like was missing as a kid and the reasons that I didn't love Arizona now kind of has those things, especially Scottsdale. Maybe because Scottsdale is different from where I grew up as a kid. Even where I grew up as a kid is so different. Like when I go back and visit my mom or my sister or whatever, every time I come back there's like new apartments, new complexes, new housing communities, new stores, new restaurants. Like every single time I go back there's just stuff after stuff. When I was younger it was like just kind of a lot of like empty land, and now all of that land is being developed, and so I just feel like it's a completely different place than where I grew up. And I think it's weird because I never wanted to live here because it didn't have the things that I wanted, but now it has a lot of those things. And I also think that like as an adult my priorities are different than when I was a kid. American Girl doll store, it is a lot more expensive now than it used to be when I was a kid. Really wish I bought a house when I was 8 years old during the housing market crisis. No, I'm just kidding. I always see those like memes. I've kind of talked this on and off of like, do I want to move somewhere? Do I not? I think it's also hard and scary to move somewhere when you kind of set down roots. Like I have friends, I have places that I go, I have connections here, I have a lot of ties to here. But I feel like anywhere I move, I would have a lot of ties too. I struggle with that a lot of like, I don't think that I want to live here for the rest of my life, but I'm happy now. So I think I want to stay here now. But the issue is, I don't know where I want to move when I'm no longer happy. Like there's not another place that I'm like, oh, I would love to live there. I would love to live in San Diego. Like I've always loved that part of California, but I can't afford that right now if we're just being honest. I mean, so I have no idea where I want to live, but I really have been liking the Scottsdale area. And then I moved into this apartment. I lived in my other apartment from July to next July. I moved into this apartment this most recent July, and I really like living here a lot. I honestly feel like for the most part I'm done decorating. If you guys know me, you know that I love interior design. I love to decorate. It's like a huge personality trait of mine. I love to decorate for the seasons as well. I need to buy a Christmas tree. For the holidays, I love to have a theme. Like I don't know what kind of like Christmas theme I want to do this year. I'm thinking, because I did like a candy cane theme for my tree one year, I kind of want to do like disco balls. I don't know why, that's just like something I really wanted to do, is like have like disco balls. I love decorating it. It's fun, but it's scary to be an adult. I think one thing that I've really been realizing recently is that my childhood is gone. I'm still young. I'm 23 years old. I still have so much time. I still feel like a kid. I'm just a teenage girl, only 23 years old. You know that TikTok? That is me to a T. I don't feel like I'm an adult. I don't feel like I'm old enough to be understanding taxes and health insurance. I think, in my opinion, the thing that will make me feel like an adult is when I finally understand health insurance. That is like the epitome of like, I have figured out I'm an adult. I'm not there yet. I'm not. But it's fun to have the freedom that I always wanted as a kid. Okay, I'm gonna try, I don't know if I want to do this way. I don't know if I want to do it. I was gonna pick up this color. I picked up the color I don't want. I don't think these are labeled. I'm gonna go in with this color. We're gonna see if that's pretty. And it's kind of purpley. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this or not. We'll see. Oh gosh. I think that might have been a bad idea. Look at it. It's like, we'll see. Wait, let's figure it out. I feel like I'm kind of just like rambling, talking about random stuff. Do we like that? Do we hate that? It's very sparkly. Ooh, I don't dislike it. I don't know if I love it. I mean, we did it, so we're gonna have to match it on the other eye. But I've been having this realization that like, I'm an adult. My childhood is gone. I don't know if it's because of COVID or just the way life just continuously moves on, but I feel like I never got to say goodbye to my childhood, like close that door. I think I woke up one day and I was like, oh my gosh, I live in my own apartment. I pay for everything by myself. I pay taxes. I make every single meal for myself. I am fully independent. I don't rely on anyone for anything. I mean, I may you know, text my mom the occasional insurance question because I don't understand insurance, but I kind of had this realization like, oh my God, I'm an adult. Like I've grown up and I've done all these things without even realizing that I'm doing it. And now I'm so far into it and I'm finally having this realization that like I am an adult. I'm gonna go in with this shade on top of it. We'll see how this looks. I'm gonna hit it in like the center of my eye. No, I'm just gonna go for all of it. Why just all on top? Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Do we like that? I think that was a really weird realization that I had the other day though, because I was just laying in bed in my own apartment. Like I clean up after my, it's weird because I guess I've been doing that for so long. Because when you're in college, you're still taking care of yourself, but I feel like you kind of have one foot into your adolescence, one foot into adulthood. I didn't realize it at the time, but it's kind of like trading wheels for being an adult to a certain extent. I think the first couple years out of college, I'm hoping it's just the first two. I'm hoping it's not more because I'm 2 years out of college now, which is insane to say. I just feel like it's a very trial and error process of like, who am I? I'm using the middle shade, the white one. I'm gonna do my inner corner and then my brow bone, just kind of brighten everything up. I don't know, I feel like I've just been like figuring things out and not even realizing that I've been doing it. I just kind of been going through the motion of it. Part of me had like a slight identity crisis of that, but then the other part was like, I guess I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The weird thing is it never ends. Like every single week you're going to have to grocery shop, plan for meals, cook those meals, clean up those meals. It never ends. And I think that's the part where adulthood is weird, because when you're in college or when you're in school, there's winter break, there's summer break, there's always like gaps. Like life never is just continuous, but once you graduate it just goes on and it doesn't really stop. You might have a few days off or a week for Christmas or holidays. There's no structured planned in vacation break time. I'm gonna use this shade on an angled brush. I'm gonna line the outer half of my eye and then do like a little wing. It's very interesting being in this phase of my life. I went to an ASU game recently, which is a college I went to. I didn't go to the game. I watched the game at a bar, but because it's way too hot to watch sports outside here, because it was like 100 and something degrees outside. All of those emotions just kind of hit me out of nowhere, and I was like, I don't know what is going on. Like, what am I doing? I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. Especially recently, like this past month, I've really been enjoying life. I think I go through phases, as everyone does. It's life. Nothing's ever constant. Your emotions and feelings about topics ebbs and flows. Like, I don't think anyone, I think Taylor Swift said this, but nobody has a solid stance on how they feel about anything in life, because your mood changes, experience changes. One day you're fine with something, the next day you're not. But I think the thing that maybe is stressing me out the most is kind of like, what's next? I feel like I want to find a comfortable balance between being comfortable and getting out of my comfort zone. I really enjoy routine and sameness, and honestly just being in my comfort zone. It's terrifying to not be in your comfort zone, but I think that being in my comfort zone for too long is what puts me into ruts, what makes me feel unmotivated and uninspired. So I think change is something I need, but I don't need too much of it. And so I think it's finding the balance of it all. I'm very curious to see like where I'll end up in 5 years from now. I'm 23 now. Some people may agree, some people may disagree. I still feel like I'm in like a post-grad era of my life. I think the first 2 years out of college, you're still kind of figuring things out. Then when you hit 24, it's like, okay, no, you're like a real adult now. That's how it is in my head. And I'm sure in reality it's not actually like that, but in my head I think the first few years you kind of get like a pass. Like, at what point in time am I supposed to be like setting down roots and establishing myself, or is that just something that happens in life? What's the saying? Life happens as you're busy making other plans. Somehow, some way, I am done getting ready. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my hair, but I think I'm just gonna throw in a couple of like big curls and then we'll call it a day. Like I said, I think I'm just doing like 3 to 4 big curls on each side. And then we're going to get ready for drinks. I don't know where exactly we're going, so I think I'm just gonna call the Waymo one to the general area that we're going to, and we'll figure out there. And I'm gonna meet all my friends there. Should be really fun. We're starting off the night a little bit earlier than normal, because we love a good happy, ooh, wow. We love a good happy hour. We love a good deal, a good discount. I mean, who doesn't, right? And there we go. I'm just gonna let these cool and then I'm gonna brush them out. But I think that's it for the get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of like chit chat, almost like life update video. I just love to talk. I could talk to a brick wall. Could talk all day. But I hope that you guys like this video. Definitely check out Waymo. I'll have information for them down below in the description. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!